The London mayor has been warned by a top pollster that his re-election plans could be under serious threat after an intervention by the former MP. Sadiq Khan has been warned he may lose the mayoral election after firebrand former MP George Galloway threatened to stand against him. Mr. Galloway admitted to the Sunday Times he considering an election bid next year, as a way of damaging Keir Starmer. He told the paper, "My context would be against Starmer. Khan is a miserable cyber for Starmer." Mr. Galloway has a record of delivering Labour bloody noses at elections, having twice won elections against his former party and almost securing a defeat for them in the 2021 Batley and Spen by-election. Mr. Galloway won the London seat of Bethnal Green and Bow for the Respect Party in 2005, and then the constituency of Bradford West in the 2012 by-election. Both constituencies have large Muslim populations, a group from whom Mr. Galloway has proven successful at winning support. Mr. Galloway was particularly successful at exploiting anti-Iraq sentiment, and could use similar Labour divisions over Palestine to his advantage. In previous London mayoral elections, such a threat would have meant little to Sadiq Khan. However, new rules mean Mr. Galloway could prove a major thorn for the Labour incumbent. The government has changed the voting system used for the mayoral election, from a two-round preference-based system to first past the post, with Sadiq Khan only a couple of percentage points ahead of the Conservative Susan Hall in the polls. Even a low percentage backing for Mr. Galloway could deny Sadiq Khan the mayoralty. Former Downing Street pollster James Johnson told The Express, "If George Galloway runs, that is a serious threat to Sadiq Khan's candidacy for Mayor of London. He's currently only 2 or 3 points ahead of Susan Hall, the Conservative candidate, in the polls, and his support is very reliant on inner London and also non-white communities in inner London. If he were to lose a significant amount of that support, or indeed if non-voters were to also come out and vote for another candidate in the likes of Galloway, that is only going to help one person, and that is Susan Hall. I think this is a real threat. And if George Galloway does run, the prospect of a Conservative winning Mayor of London while Labour are 20 points ahead in the polls nationally is a serious prospect." Mr. Johnson added that under the previous voting system, Mr. Galloway's standing may well not have mattered, as his voters' second preferences would likely have gone to Sadiq Khan. In September, 2 separate polls were published putting Mr. Khan just 1 and 3 points ahead of his Tory rival Susan Hall.